with the Orianna pick. The problem with Orianna as a champion is you really can't effectively put her in a side lane, right? One of the common things that you have with mages is if you throw them with a TP, sure, they can join the fight. Threw away a lot of their goal leads, and I think back to that one loss throughout the regular season was a large part of just Selfie just being a little bit too big for his boots.
Stabber's going to catch him out. Here comes the Realm Warp as well. Lulex gets chained up and Blank joins the party. Kirei now jumping in on towards Lulex, and this is just a dead Ivan. Great collapse by PSG.
Really good invade from PSG. Spruttle taking advantage of the fact that the bottom lane of Schalke had been forced back to base. He moves up towards the enemy jungle along with Kirei. Blank had already gotten
G punish. Shockwave is great. Selfie trying to get underneath the turret. He might escape. The overload doesn't quite connect. The final auto, the final shot. Blank sniped him down.
You can say Blank shots on target, 1 goal.
So much work for this Rise, who the only answer for in the later game will be Jace, but then who's going to stop the Shen? You have these two big split push possibilities as Vander face checks the brush.
Yeah, it's not going to be too happy with this. Plus the Stranglethorn's down, and here comes Smitty J. Schalke able to get themselves on the scoreboard.
That was, you know, terribly wrong going on.
Smitty J's running away, but is he going to be quick enough? Onslaught in, Blank there as well. Smitty taken low. Ivan tries to come in with the trigger seed. Daisy there to help, and Smitty J will fall. Once again, PSG see their moment, and they strike.
Schalke, the proactivity.
Onto Spattle, so much damage coming out. Smitty J caught between a rock and a hard place. PSG collapse and get the kill.
He teleports in into an exhaust without a flash. 1v4. This is where Jace has the ability to come down to the bot lane for a moment, but here comes the TP coming through. Actually, this is not the Channel, it's just Steve TPing into the lane. He has flash to taunt flash.
Yeah, Upset has nothing. Upset is just stuck in an awful situation. Caught out on the Jhin. It was Pilot last week, it's Upset this week, and PSG get the kill.
Unfortunately for Upset, there was little to nothing that he could do. He tried to push out the wave. He didn't respect the possible collapse from PSG, and while they
a lot of the time. Let's have a quick look across the scoreboard and see what items are getting completed. Black Cleaver, Last Whisper finished on Smitty J. Opens up the curtain call. Pilot caught out, trying to get the kill on Vander. Gets him. Flashes. Can he dodge the final shot? He can. Pilot escapes and takes down the kill.
Fancy footwork from Pilot to kind of two-step his way through there. Here comes Blank.
Blank coming in. Upset once again. No summoners for him. Has got the redemption, of course. The Shen ult will join him up, and now Upset should go down to PSG. Chase him out. Nothing Lulex can do. And that's been the story of this game.
The dribbling from PSG is unreal as of right now, getting themselves 7 kills on the board, returning the tower in the...
But he's got caught out.
Oh, he fails the flash. He needs to be substituted after that. Blank will take him down. 8-1 PSG.
Oh, that was almost such a nice...
But their potency for team fighting. And the fact that that objective is going to be spawning soon means that they can keep pressure top, they can keep pressure bot, and they should be able to just force the dragon without much contest.
Here comes Blank in from the side onto Upset. Stand United used onto Pilot. He's just diving. Go in for it, man. He gets the kill. However, Smitty J is going to try and cut him off. Low on mana, keeping up with the fight. Blank off towards the side. Shockwave on him. He's still pretty healthy here. Tries to Realm Warp away. Dodging. Can't get away. Selfie takes him down. Pilot and Steve managed to escape from Smitty J, mostly because it was 2v1. But Schalke are going to try and collapse. Flash away by Pilot. There's a blast cone there. Steve can't get there. He gets knocked the other way, though. The synergy is unreal. Steve has flash, has taunt, tries to dash away. Lulex says, not today, my friend. I'm going to chase you down if it's all I've got. And they will take down Steve in the fight. Selfie gets 2 kills in the fight.
I feel like Pilot, while it might have looked like...
rather than in the middle, just so that no chance of a ball randomly being in the middle with a shockwave, of course, getting out of dodge for that, and PSG instantly turn for the Baron. TP coming out from Smitty J, they want to contest.
Yeah, PSG go for it, 6,000 HP on it. Lulex is around the corner and has smite, so there's always the possibility of a steal. Look at the damage! Holy moly, PSG get melted in the back of the pit! Everyone's just dead! PSG, what are you doing? Schalke come straight in and take out 3, and now they turn their eyes to the Baron, they get it! Steve's going down, Blank's going down! Everyone has been decimated, and Schalke make a huge play.
That was the worst possible thing.
To face up in that 1v1, and look at the damage onto the turret as well. That's just dead. The inhibitor tower is down. And Schalke continue to push in. Once again, Kirei looking for a flank here.
He's looking.
This might be desperation for
Edge
PSG.
of Night's on.
Edge of Night is down, as you say. Kirei gets onto Smitty J, but it's not the onslaught you want. The Orianna shockwave used as well. Here comes Smitty. Everyone's dead once again. The front line was the back line, and now Blank is getting caught out. Kirei chased off towards the side. Schalke have no fear as they step forward once again. They need this inhibitor, and PSG might not be able to defend the final push. There are still 3 members left alive, but Baron remains on Smitty. They still do have hope at coming back. It's just diminishing by the second as once again an inhibitor tower falls.
A good team fight. If they can get pilots safely through a team fight with the ricochet damage, that can turn this game back in their favor. But the time is running out for that. Kinguin wants to force it.
He keeps going.
Without the Stand United, without the Onslaught of Shadows, offers nothing here. Steve is the only real one that can get a fight started while that ultimate from Kyrie is down. And even then, that puts him in such a tough spot.
I love the patience as well from Schalke. They'll take a turret and they'll take a quick step back, just in case PSG are looking for engage. And then they'll step forward again when PSG don't get what they want.
Schalke do have to be careful. A Rise Baron call, if they just throw it at it, Realm Warp in,
They're already
would
pinging
be
it.
enough. Yeah, exactly. They're looking for it because Schalke completely backed away. However, they've taken too long. That needed to be a Realm Warp into the pit if they were looking for it, but they've taken too
is
long.
too slow.
Smitty J
We know it's
TPing in.
taking too long. I don't think PSG
Oh,
know
they
it's
can't be
taking
in the
too
pit
long.
again.
The Kernel call comes down. Here comes the shock blast. And here comes Smitty J and Schalke. They try and get away, but they are melted to pieces. PSG lose the Baron, lose the bite, and they're going to lose this game.
Will result in nothing as Schalke make their way onto the Nexus.
It's not over until the final whistle blows, and that whistle will be the sound of the Nexus dying as Schalke go 1-0 up over Paris Saint-Germain.
Ah, and it looked so good. It looked so good for PSG. The way they started the game was